Once, in the peaceful town of Ravenwood, there lived an elderly woman named Edith. Edith had spent most of her life collecting antique items, but there was one item in her collection that intrigued her the most: a beautiful doll with porcelain skin, flowing golden hair, and eyes as blue as the ocean. The doll had a mysterious aura surrounding it, and nobody knew where it came from or who it had once belonged to. However, Edith didn't quite grasp the extent of the doll's tragic history. Shortly after Edith's passing, the doll found its way into the hands of Sophia, a young woman who had recently moved to Ravenwood. Sophia, who had always been fascinated by antiques herself, couldn't believe her luck when she discovered the doll at a local auction. Intrigued by its beauty, she decided to bring it home and display it on a shelf in her living room. As the days went by, strange things started happening around Sophia's house. Objects would mysteriously move from one place to another, doors would creak open on their own accord, and chilling whispers echoed through the hallways at night. Concerned about these occurrences, Sophia couldn't help but wonder if there was something more to the doll than met the eye. One afternoon, while dusting the living room, Sophia noticed a small, worn-out toy horse hidden beneath the doll's intricately embroidered dress. Curiosity piqued, she decided to do some research about her mysterious doll. Through her investigations, she stumbled upon a local news article from 50 years ago. It detailed the tragic disappearance of a young girl named Emily, whose body was never found. The article included a black and white photograph of Emily and her favorite toy horse, an exact replica of the one Sophia had found. Sophia's heart skipped a beat as she realized that the doll she had acquired was once Emily's cherished possession. The doll had witnessed the unsolved mystery of her disappearance, and now it seemed determined to reveal the truth. Sophia couldn't ignore it any longer. She had to uncover the hidden secrets behind Emily's fate. Driven by a burning desire to solve the mystery, Sophia delved further into her research. She discovered that the little girl had lived in Ravenwood with her parents, who had passed away many years after her disappearance. The house she had grown up in was now abandoned and dilapidated. With a sense of urgency, Sophia decided to visit the old house, hoping to find clues that would shed light on Emily's disappearance. As Sophia walked into the decaying house, darkness engulfed her. The air felt heavy with sorrow, and the scent of dust and neglect filled her nostrils. She couldn't help but feel as though the walls were whispering secrets to her. Guided by the doll's presence, she ascended the stairs, each creak pulling her deeper into the mystery. With trembling hands, she pushed open the door to Emily's bedroom. The room appeared frozen in time, the remnants of a once joyful existence preserved within its walls. A faded photo on the wall showed Emily and her parents, their smiles forever etched on the surface. Sophia searched through the dusty drawers and stumbled upon a locked wooden box. Praying for a breakthrough, she reached into her pocket and pulled out the antique key she had found attached to the doll's dress. It fit perfectly. As the lock clicked open, a wave of sadness washed over Sophia. Inside the box were letters, photographs, and a journal filled with Emily's innocent scrawl. The entries chronicled her fear and anguish, her growing conviction that someone was watching her. Sophia's heart ached as she read the last entry, the one written the day before Emily's disappearance. In it, Emily mentioned a hidden room in the attic where she believed she could uncover the truth behind her torment. Determined to find the hidden room, Sophia climbed up to the attic, her eyes scanning the cobweb-laden space. Among the disarray, she spotted a loose floorboard. Taking a deep breath, she pried it open, revealing a small hidden chamber. Inside, she found a chest filled with newspaper clippings about missing children and an old, weathered teddy bear, a chilling reminder of the tragic events that had unfolded within those walls. As she dug deeper, Sophia's trembling hands uncovered the most horrifying discovery of all, a journal written by a man named Samuel, who had lived in the house years ago. Samuel's entries revealed his twisted obsession with Emily and the horrors he had inflicted upon her. He had built the secret room as a prison, keeping her captive for 2 long years, until his guilt and remorse compelled him to let her escape. But Emily never had the chance to tell her story before vanishing without a trace. Overwhelmed by the weight of the truth, Sophia understood that the doll held the spirit of Emily, desperate for justice and closure. She realized that by bringing the doll into her home, she had invited Emily's restless spirit back into the world of the living. With a heavy heart, Sophia made a decision. She would find a way to put Emily's tragic past to rest and bring her the peace she so desperately deserved. A few days later, Sophia gathered the townspeople at Emily's grave to share her findings. They listened in stunned silence as she unveiled the true story of Emily's captivity and subsequent disappearance. Together, they vowed to honor her memory and make sure her tragic tale was never forgotten. From that moment on, Sophia's house was free from the doll's eerie presence. Emily's spirit had found solace, and the doll had served its purpose, reminding the world of a forgotten tragedy and bringing justice to a lost soul. As for Sophia, she found comfort in knowing that she had given Emily the closure she had longed for, and she cherished a newfound appreciation for the power of forgotten objects and the spirits they carry.